In this tutorial, we are going to create a metal rivet that has text on it and use the center of that to create a metal dome button. So I'm going to start off with my ellipse tool. You can trace over this or you could just eyeball it yourself to whatever size you want. Start off with a perfect circle. Make sure you hold your shift to do that. And then I'm going to create another circle in the center of that. So again, grab my ellipse tool, hold my Alt or Option key so that the circle is drawn from the center. And I'm going to go over to my gradient palette and add a gradient fill color to this center circle. From our gradient palette, we want to choose Radial Gradient. Now with the slider on the palette, we can adjust the way the gradient looks, and we can also drag in a swatch. I want to use a lighter gray swatch here to cover this black to adjust the colors within your gradient. Now for the larger circle, I want to add a gradient as well, but I want to choose linear gradient. Now I'm going to grab the gradient tool from my toolbar, and instead of having a horizontal gradient, I want to drag a diagonal line to adjust the way this gradient flows. And I want to add a darker gray here to the bottom and a lighter gray at the top. Now I'm going to select the outer circle and copy and paste it. I'm going to add a solid dark gray fill to it and arrange center back. This is going to provide a little bit of a shadow and give this a slight three-dimensional effect. Now with my ellipse tool, I'm going to drag from the center and hold the Alt or Option key to drag out another circle, which will be the foundation for our text. Now let's choose from our toolbar the Type on Path tool. I'm going to click on that new circle that I just drew and begin to type out whatever words I want for my rivet. Now I can use the control panel here at the top to change the font or the font size, and if I need more options, I'm going to click on the character palette to bring this drop down so that I can change other options such as the spacing between the particular letters. So let me adjust this until I get exactly what I want. I can also rotate the text, and now I want to select the text that I just drew, make sure I have a dark gray color, and then I want to edit, copy, and then edit, paste to make an exact identical copy of this. I'm going to give this second text a lighter color fill and layer that on top of the original text to give it an effect of an emboss. And that is our metal rivet. Now I want to take the center of our rivet and just copy and paste that and enlarge it, and I could use this for the beginnings of our dome button. I could leave it just as is, but I could also use my gradient tool to adjust where that highlight is. So maybe if the light is coming in from the top corner, I can adjust this particular radial so that it has a different effect. And there I have my dome button and my metal rivet.